What if I told you that the grand halls of Downton Abbey still have secrets they've never revealed, and that the Crawleys' next chapter could be their last? Yes, the wait is over. Downton Abbey 3 is officially happening, and this isn't just another sequel. It could be the final curtain call in one of television and cinema's most beloved sagas. Stick with me, because we're breaking down everything you need to know: who's returning, what shocking storylines might unfold, and even why Dame Maggie Smith never actually watched the very series that made her legendary. For fans who have been following since the very first season, Downton Abbey has always been more than just a show. It's been a cultural phenomenon. And now, after months of speculation, the third film is finally confirmed. This new installment comes after Downton Abbey, A New Era, in 2022, a film that reunited creator Julian Fellowes with nearly the entire cast and proved that audiences can never get enough of the Crawleys and their devoted household staff. But this time, the story takes us even further into the 20th century, setting the stage for the dawn of the 1930s, a time of transformation, new beginnings, and possibly a bittersweet goodbye. Unlike the second movie, which didn't directly set up a follow-up, this film opens doors to endless possibilities. Could Julian Fellowes be preparing the Crawleys for the looming threat of World War II? While World War I shaped the original series, a second global conflict would hit much closer to home, with dangers that could shake Downton to its very foundation. Still, the real heartbeat of the story has always been the family itself, the love, drama, and rivalries within the Abbey. One particularly intriguing thread may focus on Lady Mary and Henry, whose marriage already showed cracks in a new era. And let's talk cast, because the lineup is nothing short of spectacular. Hugh Bonneville, Elizabeth McGovern, Michelle Dockery, Phyllis Logan, Robert James Collier, Joanne Froggatt, Penelope Wilton, Leslie Nicole, Paul Giamatti, and Dominic West are all set to return. Michelle Dockery even revealed in a May 2024 announcement that stepping back on set was emotional and felt like no time had passed. Plus, other familiar faces, Laura Carmichael, Jim Carter, Alan Leach, Sophie McShera, Brendan Coyle, and more are all confirmed. On top of that, new stars like Jolie Richardson, Alessandro Nivola, Simon Russell Beale, and Arty Froushan are joining the cast, adding fresh energy to the Downton universe. But what about the one character fans miss the most? Sadly, Maggie Smith's iconic Dowager Countess won't be returning. Her character's death in A New Era marked the end of an era. While a flashback is never impossible, it's unlikely she'll reappear. Still, other actors like Matthew Goode and Penelope Wilton may surprise fans with appearances if schedules align. There's also speculation about Thomas Barrow, who left for America at the end of the last film. Will we finally see what's next for him? Circle this date on your calendar, September 12th, 2025. That's when Downton Abbey 3 premieres in both the US and UK. The 3-year gap since the last film was partly due to pandemic delays, but production is now in full swing, and excitement is higher than ever. And here's a fascinating tidbit. Dame Maggie Smith, despite being the heart of Downton for so many fans, has openly admitted that she never actually watched the series. In her words, it's because she doesn't enjoy seeing herself on screen. She always wishes she had done a scene differently. For her, the joy is in performing, not in watching the finished product. So, could this really be the final chapter? After more than a decade of unforgettable drama, heartbreak, and elegance, Downton Abbey 3 might bring the saga to its ultimate conclusion. Whether it's romance, war, or family upheaval, one thing is certain: this story isn't ending quietly, and we'll be right here to uncover every secret along the way.